The 1998 Canada 1-cent coin is a classic bronze-plated steel coin issued by Royal Canadian Mint for circulation in Canada, and it represents an important part of modern Canadian coin history because it was produced during a period when millions of pennies were still used in everyday transactions, before Canada officially stopped distributing 1-cent coins in 2012. This coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, showing her elegant crowned bust facing right, designed by Dora de Pedri Hunt. And around her image you will see the inscription Elizabeth II D.G. Regina, which means Elizabeth II by the grace of God Queen, while the reverse side displays the famous maple leaf twig design created by G.E. Kruger Gray, which is one of the most iconic national symbols of Canada and represents pride, unity, and heritage. The coin has a diameter of approximately 19.05 millimeters and weighs about 2.25 grams, and its bronze-plated steel composition gives it a bright reddish-brown appearance when in new condition. Although older, circulated examples often turn darker due to oxidation and years of handling. The total mintage of the 1998 Canadian penny was very high, reaching hundreds of millions, which means most examples found in circulation today are common, but the true value depends heavily on the coin's condition, shine, and preservation quality. In circulated condition, the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin is usually worth between 0.05 and 0.25 US dollars. But if the coin is in uncirculated condition, with full original luster, no scratches, and sharp details, its value can increase significantly to around 1 to 5 US dollars. And coins graded in brilliant, uncirculated, or mint state condition by professional grading services can sell for 10 to 25 US dollars, or even more depending on collector demand. However, the most valuable versions are rare error coins, such as coins with off-center strikes, double die errors, or unusual plating defects, and these rare error examples have sold for 50, 100, or even over 250 US dollars in the collector market, because error coins are much harder to find and highly desired by serious collectors. The value of this coin continues to increase gradually because Canadian pennies are no longer produced, and collectors are saving high-quality examples every year, which reduces the available supply in the market and increases their long-term collectible value. This means that even a simple coin like the 1998 Canada 1-cent can become more valuable in the future, especially if you keep it in excellent condition without scratches, corrosion, or damage. Many people still have these coins stored in jars, old collections, or drawers without realizing their potential worth, and checking the condition, shine, and possible error features can help determine if your coin is just a common piece or a valuable collectible worth, much more than its original face value. The 2007 Canada 1-cent coin is a modern, yet highly collectible coin that was issued for circulation by the Royal Canadian Mint, and it represents one of the later years of penny production, before Canada officially ended the distribution of 1-cent coins in 2012. This coin carries a strong historical and collectible appeal because it belongs to the final era of Canadian pennies, making it more desirable among collectors who want to preserve the last generations of this iconic denomination. On the front side of the coin, you will see the detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right with the inscription Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina surrounding her image, showing Canada's connection to the British monarchy and its traditional coinage design. The reverse side displays the famous maple leaf twig design, which is one of the most recognized national symbols of Canada, representing pride, strength, and national identity, and this design has remained a consistent feature on Canadian pennies for many decades. The 2007 penny was made using bronze-plated steel, which gives it a shiny copper appearance when it is new, with a diameter of about 19.05 millimeters and a weight of approximately 2.25 grams. And when preserved in original mint condition, the coin shows a bright red color that collectors call red mint state, which is considered the most valuable condition. Because millions of these coins were produced, many examples are still easy to find. But their value depends greatly on condition, shine, and rarity of special features. In heavily circulated condition, the 2007 Canada 1 cent coin is usually worth between 0.05 and 0.25 US dollars. But coins that remain in excellent uncirculated condition with full mint luster can sell for 1, 3, or even 8 US dollars. And coins graded in high mint state condition by professional grading companies have sold for 15, 30, or even over 60 US dollars, depending on their grade and eye appeal. The most valuable versions are rare mint error coins, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or plating defects. And these rare error coins have attracted strong attention in the collector market, sometimes selling for 100, 200, or even more than 400 US dollars, because collectors are always searching for unusual and rare variations. Another important reason this coin has growing value is because the Canadian penny is no longer produced, which means every year more coins are removed from circulation and saved by collectors, gradually reducing the supply of high-quality examples available in the market. This increasing demand combined with decreasing supply makes well-preserved coins more valuable over time, especially coins from the later years like 2007. If you find a 2007 Canada 1 cent coin with a bright original red color, sharp maple leaf details, and no scratches or corrosion, it could already be worth significantly more than its original face value. And if it has a rare mint error or has been professionally graded, its value could be much higher than expected. Many people still overlook these coins, but collectors understand their importance and are willing to pay strong prices for high-quality examples, making the 2007 Canada 1 cent coin not just a simple piece of currency, but a valuable collectible with growing market potential and surprising future value. The 2011 Canada 1 cent coin stands as one of the most historically meaningful modern pennies ever issued by the Royal Canadian Mint because it belongs to the final chapter of circulating 1 cent coinage in Canada, making it a symbolic and emotionally significant piece for collectors and historians alike. Although at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary copper-colored coin, the 2011 issue carries deeper importance, as it was struck just 1 year before Canada officially discontinued the distribution of pennies in 2012, which means it represents the closing era of a denomination that had served the nation for more than a century. The obverse of the coin features the refined and dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Facing right, surrounded by the Latin inscription Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina, reflecting Canada's constitutional monarchy and long-standing coinage tradition, while the reverse displays the classic maple leaf twig design created decades earlier, a timeless emblem of Canadian identity, symbolizing resilience, unity, and national pride. Technically, The 2011 penny was produced using multiply plated steel technology, giving it a copper appearance while maintaining lower production costs. With a diameter of approximately 19.05 millimeters and a weight of around 2.35 grams, slightly heavier than earlier bronze-plated steel issues. And when preserved in mint condition, it exhibits a brilliant red luster that collectors describe as red mint state, which significantly enhances its desirability. Because millions of these coins were minted for circulation, most examples found in pocket change or coin jars are common and typically valued between 0.05 and 0.30 US dollars in circulated condition. Yet the real potential lies in coins that remain uncirculated, sharply struck, and free from scratches, spots, or discoloration. High-quality uncirculated pieces can sell for 2, 5, or even 12 US dollars, depending on eye appeal, and coins graded in superior mint state levels by professional grading services have achieved prices ranging from 25 to 75 US dollars, especially when certified in top population grades. However, the most extraordinary examples are mint error coins, including dramatic off-center strikes, double die varieties, die cracks, clipped planchets, or plating anomalies. And such rare pieces have attracted competitive bidding in the collector market, sometimes realizing 100, 250, or even over 500 US dollars, depending on the visibility and rarity of the error. What truly elevates the 2011 Canada 1 cent coin beyond its modest face value is its position in history. As collectors increasingly focus on the final years of discontinued denominations, understanding that once a coin ceases production, surviving high-grade specimens gradually become scarcer as time passes. Every year, more circulated coins are damaged, lost, or permanently removed from the market, which naturally reduces supply, while demand from collectors steadily grows, creating long-term upward pressure on prices. For those who carefully examine their coins, checking for bright original color, crisp maple leaf veins, clean fields, and sharp portrait details, the 2011 penny may reveal unexpected value far beyond 1 cent. In the world of numismatics, significance, preservation, and rarity combine to transform even a humble modern coin into a collectible asset, and the 2011 Canada 1 cent coin perfectly demonstrates how history, condition, and market demand can turn a simple everyday coin into a sought-after treasure with impressive and continually rising dollar potential.